Is this airline? Jamaica in particular, in the Caribbean, we had it. Air Jamaica was national airline of Jamaica, known for hubs in Kingston's and Montego Bay, famous for its warm island hospitality before it ceased all operations. Family, we were running this from 68 all up to 2015. Air Jamaica. Jamaica had its own Jamaica airline. Oh, yeah. We had it. Look at these beautiful sisters and queens there, the stewardesses. And then we sold it out. Air Jamaica, them sold it out. Look how we playing the bossy. We had our stuff from the 60s right to 2000. We had this. We had it. See, before we were no other island, in fact about it, I'm struggling to think of any other African country on the continent that had their own. See, we had a radio station called Choice FM. Now it's I believe, forgive me if I'm wrong, one extra, 96.9 FM, black radio station. Before then, it was what they would call a pirate radio station. It was the Jamaican community that established a lot of the pirate radios, the radio stations you are hearing now. Kiss FM, One Extra, all of them. We established the energy of, look at this. On 1990, started broadcasting from this building. That was the one in Borough, southeast of London, southeast of the Thames. Family, we owned our own businesses. Yeah. Counterculture. Stories from 75 years old. Reported by The Guardian. Old Trafford Bakery. I'm assuming that's Manchester, which is, yes it is, north of England. Look at this. This is like years ago. Yeah? We established our own bakeries, our own barber shops, our own butcher shops, right? All over the UK, not just, well, I don't know what that is, sorry. Not just barber shops and hairdressers and nail salons, what you see today. And I can go on and on. But family, the key thing is, did you know, black people, did you know that we were not allowed to have our own banks when we came over? Hold on. Okay, so you see, guys, that's why I'm going to tell you can't rely on ChatGPT and Google for accurate history. Yeah? You have to cross-reference things. You can't just say ChatGPT and Google, I Googled it. No. What's the references? Because they will lie and say there was no law that banned us from having our own banks. That's a lie. It wasn't written law. It was a common law amongst the white supremacists of the UK. It was a common law. Unlike the parts of the United States, the codified racial segregation, the UK did not have a statutory laws banning black ownership of businesses or financial institutions. I'm going to say bullcrap and cap because we were not allowed, no blacks, no Irish, no dogs. And plus, we were not able to open up bank accounts. They forbidded black people from opening up bank accounts as they would forbid us lodgings and a place to live. Post-Windrush, Caribbean and African immigrants face widespread social discrimination, making it virtually impossible to secure large amounts of startup capital or regulatory backing required to open a chartered bank. See? But they'll have you believe, oh, there was no laws that stopped us. There was no racism. Bull crap. No, let me say it. Bullshit. I'm not even going to say, excuse my language. No, let's just call it what it is. Because of the traditional high street banks routinely denied loans or fair credit to black Britons in the mid-20th century, communities instead relied on grassroots solutions like informal savings schemes, partners, or susus, and later pioneered credit unions such as Hornsley Cooperative Credit Union, launched in 1964. Shout out to the Pentecostal Church that also helped that. And by the way, the Pentecostal Church was established based upon black Caribbeans not being allowed in the Anglican Church. So there you go, family. Get to know your history. You know your immediate history. You can learn 500 years ago and 1,000 years ago, but you got to know recently, we really literally had our own Black Wall Street in the United Kingdom. Butchers, barbers, radio stations, TV shows like Desmond's, Real McCoy, and I'm talking about television channels. All of these things, we had a sustainable Black community. What the hell has happened today? I don't know, but we need to get back to it and go forward, if you understand what I'm saying. Peace.